and I'll tell you when I see the feed come through.
So we are live now, Langley. I've just heard that come through with you letting us know that you'll let us know. So apologies to those that were watching. The feed dropped out. So as soon as we noticed that the feed had dropped out, we held off on the meeting and we ceased. So we'll just go back to Councillor Smeaton.
Are we right?
Yes.
Thank you, Mayor Toby. I've referred first to page 85 of the council agenda, where it states that in option 2, there are no disadvantages to doing what we're doing. The advantages are being quite clearly laid out by Adrian. I accept those, but there is a potential disadvantage in that we appear to be washing our hands of the disposal of plastics 3 to 7. And I'd like, and it's been clear from the comments made by the meeting that we don't like that. And I'd like to make it clear that this meeting, in fact, supports efforts to either reduce the supply of plastics 3 to 7 into the community, or continues to support efforts, whether they be national or international, to reduce the, to find alternative ways of recycling plastics 3 to 7. So I'd like the meeting to clearly reflect that objective. Yeah. That's all I have to say.
So, can Your Worship, apologise for that. The disadvantages were purely on an operational level. Weren't looking at from an environmental or other level, as with the disadvantages in option 1, purely operational. So, yeah, it was. I apologise for not including the environmental aspect in that report.
And we must ramp up our educational waste disposal educational efforts, and we've been trying to make this happen for quite a long time now. I'm sure the community would be very receptive to educational information if we were able to get it out to them somehow. So we just got to make a start on it.
Yeah, thank you, and I think you're correct. So I'd like to. I'll move the option of stopping collecting plastics 3 to 7, but have in there a separate resolution that we ramp up our education program and get that rolling and get that committee meeting more regularly. So I'd like to add that as a resolution if we can. Are you there, Carol? You can hear that. Just add that in. We can add that in as part of the resolution.
Happy to support that resolution, Your Worship.
So it's been moved by myself and it's been seconded by Deputy Mayor Milner. And that is the option of stopping the plastics 3 to 7, but also wrapping up council's efforts in our education program and putting that at the forefront. So all those in favour, could I have a show of hands, please? Thank you. Any against? Motion's carried. Thank you, councillors. That was, and it's good to have a good debate on that, and good to know that we're all on the same page. And while we don't always agree, and some of these things are taken out of our hands, particularly with having no market for 3 and 7, I mean, that does make it difficult for us. But people as individuals, we've still got the option of not buying those products. And that's the more education we can do out there and let people know exactly what products 3 and 7 are, and specifically what 1 and 2 is, and making sure that they are recycled properly, then people can start eliminating them from their weekly shop. And hopefully that will reduce our waste in general, and maybe people can go down to less rubbish going in their bags to begin with. So if there's nothing else, I'll look back to, sorry, Deputy Mayor Milner, you've got a question?
Yeah, just on the clarification of when the changes will happen and when the MRF will kick up, because we don't want to have 6 or 7 weeks worth of stockpile all just go to the tip. If people are going to sort it properly and play the game, we need to make sure they know the right time to put it out, that it will actually get recycled. Otherwise, the stockpiling would have been for nothing.
We'll make sure that that's part of the messaging.
Thank you, Adrian. So nothing further else. Councillor Joe Tilsley, if you could close us out with the karakia.
Kia whakaria te tapu, kia wā te ai te ara, kia turaki whakataha ai, haumi e, hui e, tai kia.
Awesome. Thank you, councillors, and thanks to all those that were watching and partaking and questions that followed through. We do appreciate you being there, and we're looking at ways we can make this a bit more of a regular feature going forward. So, councillors, thank you. If you could all go away and you may lose your ties and relax a little and have yourself a bite, and we'll see you back at 1 o'clock for a workshop.
Yeah, Toby, it's just the same link as we've used this morning.
No, separate invite.
Cheers. Thank you.